and today we are going to do our performance test for our general mathematics subject.
The materials needed for our game are laser pointer, targets, pencil, and platform.
String, mirror, and any measuring materials like measuring tape, meter stick, and tape measure.
So the objective of the game, which is called the light it up game, is to hit the target using the laser pointer, which is tied to a string 1.5 meters above the ground.
The first thing we need to do is to set the target in the base. It is 1 meter, 1.5 meters, and 2 meters above the ground.
To hit the target using the laser, we need to point the laser on the mirror on top of the Tensium platform so that it will reflect the laser onto the target.
Accuracy and the distance of the laser is a must to hit the following targets, which is 1 meter, 1.5 meter, and 2 meters.
The distance from the laser pointer to the wall to hit a certain target and the distance from the reflection to the ground is essential.
It is essential for finding an equation that would describe the behavior of the distances studied.
So in this video, we will show you how we will set up for the game. Try to hit the target, find the distance needed, and provide an equation.
So to sum everything up, we form this kind of equation by using the table of values gathered by hitting certain targets.
X represents the distance from wall to the laser pointer, and Y represents the distance that the reflection appears up the wall. The question for letter C is what is the distance from the wall to the center of the mirror? The distance from the laser to the wall is 25 centimeters, and the distance of the laser pointer from the wall is 1.5 meters or 150 centimeter from the ground, and the distance of the floor to the mirror is 10 centimeters. So by using different targets, we come up to different set of values. The values for X, which is the distance from the wall to the laser pointer, and Y, which is the distance of reflection to the wall, gave us different sets like 100 cm and 65 cm, 150 cm and 50 cm, 75 cm and 75 cm, 125 cm and 55 cm, 200 cm and 45 cm, 50 cm and 105 cm, 175 cm and 47 cm, 275 cm and 40 cm. So these distance are used in forming the needed equation. If the information for A and B is also true for Bart and Lisa's equation, we will also determine the distance they should stand from the wall if the target is 1 meter or 100 centimeters from the floor, 1.5 meter or 150 centimeter from the floor, and lastly, 2 meters or 200 centimeters from the floor. When we got the following values or the table of values, we already got these values needed by Bart and Lisa. So for 100 centimeters or 1 meter, they need to stand 65 centimeters from the wall. And for 1.5 meters or 150 centimeters, they need to stand 50 centimeters from the wall. And lastly, for 2 meters or 200 centimeters, they need to stand 45 cm from the wall to hit the target. In order for us to make the equation, we must first determine the restrictions of our graph. The denominator, which will be the basis for our vertical asymptote, must be equal to 10, since the mirror is placed on top of a 10 cm platform and therefore cannot reflect the light 10 cm below. Our equation must then have an equal degree for x, with 25 and 1 or 25 over 1 as its numerical coefficient, since this will be our basis for the horizontal asymptote. Our horizontal asymptote must be 25 because of the distance of the mirror to the wall.
To wrap it up, we encountered a lot of challenges, especially when it comes to setting up, because everything has to be measured and aligned perfectly.
And in the right location to make our equation accurate as well, and finding for the equation that would best describe the behavior of distances of the laser hitting the target. Thank you, Ms. Sharena Domingo, for guiding us, and we thank ourselves for making this performance task possible and doable.
And so there you go. String and ulit. String, mirror.
Mirror, ulit.
Oy, ayos. Totoo.
It is essential for finding an equation that to describe. It is essential for finding an equation that yung medyo nakano pa yung kahit medyo uy
I did.
Bye guys! We are Group 5.